I found my father's second family when his business trip photos accidentally synced to our family cloud account with a woman and 3 kids I'd never seen before. I never meant to discover my father's secret life, but when his phone automatically uploaded vacation photos to our shared family cloud account, perned photos of him with another woman and 3 children who called him dad, perned my entire world collapsed in the space of a single scroll. Last month, my mother asked me to help her find some old family photos for my grandparents' 50th anniversary video. Since I am the tech person in the family, I logged into our shared cloud storage where we've kept family photos for years. As I scrolled through the recent Churvios, I noticed the folder titled San Diego trip minus April that had been added 3 days earlier. This confused me because my father was supposedly in Chicago that week for a business conference, something he did every few months as part of his job as a pharmaceutical sales director. Curious, I opened the folder. The first photo showed my father on a beach, his arm around a woman I'd never seen before. She was attractive, probably in her early 40s with dark hair and a warm smile. In the next photo, they were joined by 3 children, per teenage boy who looked about 16, a girl around 12, and a younger boy who couldn't have been more than 8. My heart started racing as I clicked through more images. My father helping the youngest boy build a sandcastle, the teenage boy, and my father grilling burgers, the whole group posing in front of the San Diego Zoo entrance in one video. The little boy jumped on my father's back, yelling, "Dad, watch this," while my father laughed in a way I recognized from my own childhood. The Tybon Samp showed these photos were taken during his supposed business trip just last week. With shaking hands, I searched for other folders and found years of evidence. Christmas 2022, Tyler's 16th birthday, Emma's dance recital, Jake's first day of school, years of birthdays, holidays, and milestones with this other family parent, all occurring during what we thought were his business trips. I sat frozen at my computer for hours trying to process what I was seeing. My father Parrot, who had been married to my mother for 27 years, who coached my soccer teams and helped me move into my college dorm. Parrot had another complete family just 2 hours away in San Diego. When I finally called my older sister, she drove to my apartment immediately. Together we discovered more. School records showing my father listed as parent for all 3 children, property tax statements for a house in San Diego under his name, and even a Facebook profile for the woman parent Melissa Williams Pan with privacy settings that hid most content except for a profile picture of her with my father from 3 years ago. How could he maintain this for years? My sister whispered. Where did he get the money? That question led us to more discoveries. My father's frequent complaints about investment losses and the second mortgage on our family home suddenly made sense. He wasn't losing money for her, he was funding another household. We debated for days about how to confront him, or whether to tell our mother first. In the end, we decided she deserved to know before any confrontation. When we showed her the photos, she collapsed into a chair, her face draining of color. 16 years, she whispered, looking at the oldest boy's birthday photos. That means he's been living this double life for at least 16 years. 2 days later, my parents sat at our kitchen table while my sister and I showed my father the evidence. He didn't deny anything. Instead, he looked almost relieved, as if a great weight had been lifted. I never meant to hurt any of you, he said, his voice steady but quiet. It started as an affair, but when Melissa got pregnant with Tyler, I couldn't walk away. And then there was Emma and then Jake. So you decided to lie to all of us for 16 years? I asked. I convinced myself I was protecting everyone, he replied. I loved your mother, loved you kids. I also loved them. I didn't want to lose either family. My mother filed for divorce the next day. During their first mediation session, we learned the full extent of his deception. Separate bank accounts, carefully scheduled business trips, and a complex system of excuses that allowed him to be present for major events in both households. He had been leaving our family home at 4 a.m. every Monday, driving to San Diego, working remotely from his second home, then